Hello everyone and welcome to some very surprising news on Cricket 24. I have to say, the announcement is it is coming out on the 5th of October 2023, which is a big shock to myself because I have heard a rumor going into the release of Cricket 24 that it was going to be delayed by a significant margin, and I kind of just dismissed it thinking it wasn't the truth. Turns out it was. 5th of October 2023, a massive delay, as you can see straight away on the new cover art, which they did unveil today with Pat Cummins and Meg Lanning on the cover of Cricket 24. We can actually see that there's no logo of the official Game of the Ashes below Cricket 24, which there was before, showing that obviously they've had to drop the branding around that when it doesn't come out in time for the Ashes. Honestly, I'm very surprised, shocked, and quite disappointed that it isn't going to come out in July, because I think that was the rumor that we heard from Nacon that they told their shareholders was that it was coming out in July. So this is definitely a blindside if I've seen one. That's okay though. Alongside the game release, there have been a bunch of features announced though, so that is going to be cool to see. So let's see what they actually did say. They basically went on to say that they're obviously building the most realistic cricket game ever. At least that's the big picture, I guess, of Cricket 24. You can see that they're obviously talking a lot about the Ashes. Obviously, official licenses are in the game. The main changes are that we're going to get Pakistan and the PSL are both licensed in the game now in Cricket 24, which is awesome to see. That's for sure. I was expecting at least one more licensed team. So to see Pakistan is a major plus in this game. And it says with more to be announced as well. So that's actually even more promising, which does explain the release date getting pushed back to the 5th of October, I suppose. I do have to say, again, I feel quite disappointed and shocked by it more than anything else. I did not expect that to be the case, especially with the original branding being around the Ashes. But it seems that the AFL release being, let's just say, underwhelming for Big Ant, and it seems that the World Cup, a license for Rugby 24 coming out just after what was supposed to be Cricket 24, it seems that they really want to focus hard on having that World Cup license be a good World Cup license game for Rugby 24. So it looks like Rugby 24 will be taking the center stage after AFL is fixed up and running, with Cricket 24 being pushed back until the 5th of October, which is actually, if you check online, it is actually the official start of the Cricket World Cup 2023 is the 5th of October. So I guess they're releasing it just in time for the World Cup, which I have to say I agree with that move. It makes 100% sense. If you're not going to release it for the Ashes, have it out for the Cricket World Cup, which is exactly what they are going to do. Even though there's no Cricket World Cup license, it still makes sense because you can still play it in the game, even if it's not a licensed mode in the game. Obviously, Ross goes on to talk about how he's excited for cricket fans to experience and play Cricket 24 and whatnot, which makes sense. I don't know, if I sound kind of shocked and kind of, I don't know, speechless, you can understand why, because honestly, I just did not see this coming. I know it's Big Ant. I don't know, I just haven't seen a move like this in any of the past cricket games before. For better or worse, though, I don't know. It's hard to know, but it sounds like if it came out next month in July, it wouldn't have turned out quite the game that we would have expected it to be. So I guess that makes sense in many ways. The cover art though does look really, really good. I love that it's not just, I don't know, a picture of them just holding the ball or holding the bat. It's actually them showing emotion, especially Pat Cummins on the left. I don't know what moment that was, but he is pumped up for whatever he just did. Obviously, he took a wicket of some kind, but I don't know who he got out, but whoever he just got out, he is pumped up about it. I love that cover very much so. I kind of wish they did a cover for every single country that was licensed in the game, because that would be awesome, because having a New Zealand cover on the front of that would be awesome, but obviously I don't think that's a thing, but it doesn't matter too much. That's just me being nitpicky, if you will. But yeah, the main changes being the Pakistan Super League and the Pakistan International team are being licensed in this game, which is a major plus for Pakistani fans of the game, so get around that for sure. It looks like as well we've got lots of things confirmed with the career mode stuff, saying all about the developing your skills and choosing your destiny in terms of a short form hero, focusing on the test team, or balancing both on your way to cricketing stardom. I think that was a rumored feature. Now it looks like it's a confirmed feature, which is awesome to see as well. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below in the comments section, what you think of this delay. I think there's a lot of positives, but also a few negatives. I really did think that this game was going to come around earlier than it has, and it's quite a big pushback, I have to say, to be pushed behind Rugby 24. Wow, I mean, that's crazy. That really is. But I guess it means that they get a lot of opportunity to make the game the best version it can be. So I can understand that move, and I really, really hope that it pays off big dividends, and I hope it's the best game we've seen of the last few editions, and maybe contesting DBC 14 for the best game that Big Ant have ever made. Because in my opinion, that was the best and most clean game they have ever made, and we'll see if Cricket 24 can come close to that. Otherwise, let me know your thoughts and comments down in the comments section. Everyone, what did you think of this release date change? And what are you looking forward to most in the Cricket 24 game? I hope that we can get some more news on Cricket 24 coming soon as we head towards the 5th of October World Cup release date. And until next time, everyone, take care.